let's keep it going and let's bring our players to the stage. That's right, let's give it up for Jazz Letzer. Lyra Hall. Alex Gordon. Vicky Norris. D'Artagnan London. And let's bring back your host, Madeline Grindeland.
Whoa, magic! You paid for an improv comedy show, you got magic. I want a refund. Too bad. Hey, give it up for your players one more time, everybody. All right, players, let's get these stools struck. Let me get all my players up here. Kick the action off right away for the game of story. The game of story. Good. Now, what I need from all of you in the audience. You, the audience. Start thinking about an adventure you want to go on. An adventure you want to go on. And from anybody over here, give me your real first name. Your first name. Ashley. Okay, Ashley, this is going to be a story about an adventure that you are going to go on. Does anyone have an adventure in mind? Maybe a trip to Hawaii or Mexico? Mountain climbing. Okay. This is the story of Ashley Goes Mountain Climbing. Now, here's what's going to happen. I will be pointing at a player. That player will be talking. I will pull my finger away. That player has to immediately stop talking. I will point my finger to another player. That player has to pick up exactly where the other player left off, even if it's in the middle of a sentence or the middle of a word. So, and an important thing too, this game is an elimination game. So if a player fails to pick up exactly where the other player left off, they will be out of there. Everybody say and do that with us. It's clappa out of there. They will be
Out of there.
If a player stutters, stammers, hesitates, can't get words to make sense, they will be
Out of there.
And if I don't believe them, they will be
Out of there.
Good. And finally, if a player spits on anybody in the first couple of rows, they will be wet. No eliminations for that. All right, so in the game of story with the suggestion of Ashley Goes Mountain Climbing, players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Ashley was walking down the sidewalk when a strange, old, burned piece of paper floated by. She picked it up and looked at it. It was a map.
She turned it upside down because it was clear that it should be turned upside down. She saw when it was upside down that it would take her not down into a valley, but
in a mountaintop. So that's why she has to go underneath the upside down map to go up to the top. It makes sense if you had the map in front of you. But Ashley knew exactly what to do because she rushed home to
tell everyone she was now a mountain climber. In fact, it was like a pirate map, except the X didn't mark a treasure. It marked
the location of Mount Everest. So she packed up her bags and her old climbing gear that her father had left for her, being in...
Before she went out the door, she said goodbye to Fluffy and Muffy,
who were her very favorite skinless rabbits. She thought it was best for them to stay home, so off
She went, leaving Fluffy and Muffy behind to live in their constant state of pain and misery, having no skin as they did.
All right, chapter 1. Whoa. Ashley, your adventure was a little darker than I thought it was going to be. I hope chapter 2 brings some joy. These guys are pretty good, so I want to make this game a little bit harder. All right. From anybody in the back at that back table, give me a strong emotion. Anger. Okay, we've got anger. Someone over here, give me another strong emotion. Jealous. Are y'all okay? Good. Okay, we got anger, we got jealousy. Somebody, anybody, give me an emotion. Thank you very much. Love. We got love. Shout out another one. Anybody at all? Joy. We got love. We got joy right here. Okay. Give me hungry is a state of being. It's a way that you can be. What's another way that you can be? Okay, specifically hangry. Hangry. Good. And then anybody at all? Shout out another emotion. Anxious. All right. Players, please review that. All of your endowments.
angry,
jealous,
love,
joy,
hangry,
anxious.
Perfect. Chapter 2 of Ashley Goes Mountain Climbing with her poor rabbits left behind. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Begin.
So Ashley boarded the plane because she knew where she was going, and of course she went first class because Ashley always goes first class. And when can I go first class? This is not about me, this is about Ashley. And finally she arrived at her destination.
Fluffy and Muffy were right behind her. They weren't gonna stay home. They were so mad that she'd abandoned them, that she was being chased.
By Fluffy and Muffy. Then she heard their familiar rabbit sounds. She turned around and said, "Oh, Fluffy."
They were so hungry. They were like, "Man, you didn't leave us even one carrot. Of course we came after you."
So she dug into her bag and found the moldiest carrots she could and tossed them nonchalantly to the two rabbits. They growled furiously, but she was really happy about it. She went off, leaving them behind yet again because...
They were like so nervous about being left behind.
Again, that they thought, well, if we just love
Them, I will be able to make this.
thing work. So
They were like, "Yo, that was delicious. We're good."
Oh, Lyra, I'm sorry you kept on talking after I pulled my finger away. Lyra, you are
Out of here!
Give it up for Lyra.
I was so hungry.
I know. Give it up for Lyra, everybody. I like to think that that's the song of Fluffy and Muffy's existence. Good. All right, that was fun. That was hard. Let's make it even harder. Anybody at all shout out a well-known European accent? French. We got French. Shout out another one.
German.
German. We've got German. Good. Shout out another well-known European accent. Greek.
Greek.
Good. Yes, the well-known accent of Greek. And then let's get some domestic accents. Something from here, regional.
Southern.
Yes, unanimously, it's Southern. Good. And then give me something totally unlike Southern. Boston. All right. Good. Players, review those.
French.
German.
Greek.
Southern.
Boston.
Good. We're gonna skip ahead to chapter 5. I want to know if she's on that mountain. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Begin.
She was on top of the mountain with a bunch of cheese. She said, "This will power me to get to the top." And her parka was filled with different bottles of wine.
And beer, because she was up there to have a good time. So she's up at the top of the mountain. She puts down the keg.
Where she wanted to have some mint juleps, but unfortunately it was just full.
That was full of veal schnitzel and kraut because that pairs very well.
And then
Jess, I'm sorry, but you kept on talking after I pulled my finger away. Jess is
Out of there!
I want everyone to keep their endowments because we just didn't get to hear Greek and I gotta know. All right, keep on going. Here we are.
so Ashley decided, you know what, this mountain's too darn cold. I want to head on home, my little Fluffy and Muffy.
Are very sad. And I miss them.
Because I was with them last week at Fenway. We got beers and...
Dogs. Because together, beers and dogs are the most
Delicious things that we have.
All the things that we could ever want together. So she said, let's get on.
with this party.
They got to have it more party. So they went to the bottom of the mountain.
I don't know. I was about to try to eliminate Alex, but Dart couldn't hang. I'm sorry. Dart somehow is.
Ever been to that area of Greece?
No, I haven't.
It's a northeast corner in a little village.
Oh, okay. All right.
Talk like that.
I see. Well, I'll have to visit sometime. Let's square up, players. All right. Well, that was fun. I need to make it even harder now. I need to make it harder. Harder than Greek, even. So, somebody give me.
I don't know.
Close your eyes and think of a celebrity who's got a very recognizable voice. So, like, you can close your eyes, you can hear their voice. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Good. Give me another one. Kim Kardashian. Okay. Kim Kardashian. Give me one more.
Stallone.
Ooh, Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone. All right.
Typecast us.
I want to go to chapter 10. Chapter 10. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Begin.
So Fluffy and Muffy pushed her off the top of the mountain.
And they were like, yeah, you guys, I can't believe that we have no skin.
We've got to go get some skin right now. So they found a bear and they took the skin off the bear and they put it on themselves.
and they thought, this is gonna look so great.
No. They said because it looked so
Great on them.
You look so good, Bob.
We got to go find Ashley. We have thrown her down the mountain,
She is gonna get her face so.
flattened by the rocks.
Oh! She was still falling down the mountain.
Whoa, Fateman, you became Fateman again!
Oh, no.
Ah, I'm sorry, you are! Give it up for everybody. Alright, I'll tell you what. This is going to be the rhyming round. The rhyming round, because we're down to our last two players. We have to crown a champion, okay? So here's what's going to happen. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, rhyme. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, better rhyme. Cool? Alright, good. So, with chapter 12, we've got to close the loop on this entire thing. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, begin.
Fluffy and Muffy had thrown her down, so Ashley was falling and she started to frown.
Fluffy and Muffy ate skin all day long. Ashley was crying. She thought, this is wrong.
So Ashley bounced when she got there.
Whenever she saw those two rabbits with bare
Skin that they had. So she grabbed those two.
and she said, OOU, which was terrible when they started to fly.
And then Ashley saw a whole different guy.
That guy was so weird and so ugly, but cool.
And he also started to drool because he had a crush on Ashley because
What happened to our rhyming?
I'm still there.
Okay, because
he had a crush on Ashley. I hope that you will not bash me for breaking the meter only so slightly. It's hard to stay on meter. I'm not so bright, see? So I'll continue telling the story.
Don't worry, I think it's done being gory. At least Ashley now can go home with her rabbits.
Because the rabbits fixed their bad habits.
Oh my goodness, there's no way I can win either one. It's a tie. Give it up for everybody. Good. Woo. You have quite the adventure ahead of you, Ashley. That's good. I want you to report back. Tell us if it's exactly like that, okay? Good. So this next game is a game called Blind Line. And for this game, I need to send 3 players out of earshot. Who am I sending? 1, 2, 3. Okay, on the count of 3, everybody say, get out of here. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here! Make a whole bunch of noise for them so they know they can leave. Hey, Brian, are they gone? Yes, they are. All right, give it up for Brian, everybody. He's really doing the important work here. So, what I need from all of you are to start thinking about lines of dialogue. Now, these can be there's a number of different ways you can think of these lines. They could be lines from your favorite movie, like I'll be back, right? They could be song lyrics spoken as a line of dialogue, like hit me baby one more time, or it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me, right? That's not me telling you that, that's just an example. It could also be historical quotes, like 7 years ago. It could be as simple as something that you overheard at work, like, Karen ate my sandwich, right? So when you have a line of dialogue, shout it out, let me know, I'm ready for him.
I have the higher ground, Anakin.
What'd you say right here?
I have the higher ground, Anakin.
I'm gonna take, I have the higher ground, that's line number 1. What'd you say in the back?
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
It's true and it's great. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Pedro for president.
What'd you say?
Pedro for president.
Pedro for president. Pedro for president. Did you have one?
We're going to need to reconcile that again.
We're going to need to reconcile that again. Do you work in finance?
Yes.
Ah, nailed it.
Yes.
All right. Anybody else got a line of dialogue? Yes, I am talking to you. Yeah, perfect. Are you talking to me? Good. More lines of dialogue?
Of all the people I know, you're one of them.
Good. Is that you? Of all the people I know, you're one of them. Let me get a couple more.
Blast off in 3, 2, 1.
Blast off in 3, 2, 1. Nikki's got blast off in 3, 2, 1. Give me another one.
I'll have what she's having.
I'll have what she's having. All right, that's good. That's good. That's great lines of dialogue. Now we're gonna change it up. Now I want some stage directions. All right. Now stage directions are things that are done, not said. If you were to read a script or read a manuscript, things in those parentheses.
Spit take.
Yeah, perfect. Exactly. He gets a spit take. Does a spit take.
For the first
What
draw.
the hell are you talking about?
A spit take is when someone drinks some water and then spits them out because they're so surprised. Drink something and they're so surprised.
That's great.
You'll see. Give me another stage direction. Now it doesn't have to be a spit take. It could be something else. It could be like something does jumping jacks or does a cartwheel or.
Walking trip.
What'd you say? Walks and trips. Trips. What'd you say in the back?
Pratfall.
Pratfall. Okay, pratfall. Similar to walks and trips, but different enough.
Cartwheel.
Oh, cartwheel. I did use it as an example, but I'll take it. Cartwheel.
Matrix bullet dodge.
Yeah, Matrix bullet dodge.
All
That's it. We
right.
can't get any better than that. Give it up for yourself. Give it up for
Go,
yourself.
Greg!
All right. So now let me tell you what just happened. We sent the players out of earshot. They did not hear any of these lines or activities or actions. In a moment, I'm going to call them back in. They will begin performing a scene. At any point in time throughout that scene, they can pick up one of those lines of dialogue and they have to read it and then say that line as though their character just thought to say it, or do that thing as though their character just thought to do it, and then justify why they did that thing in the context of the scene. So, before we call our players back in, let's get a review of our lines from all these players. Give it up for them, everybody!
I have Pedro for president. Of all the people I know, you're one of them. And the stage direction, do a cartwheel.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to need to reconcile that again. Blast off in 3, 2, 1. I have the higher ground, Matrix bullet dodge, and pratfall.
I have the lines. I'll have what she's having. Are you talking to me? Nobody puts baby in the corner. And then stage direction of walks and trips.
Perfect. Give it up for your players, everybody. All right, now all we need to do is call them back in here. What should we shout to call them back in here? Come on in. I love it. It's classic. On the count of 3, everybody say, come on in. 1, 2, 3. Come on in. Almost. Excellent. Hey, Anthony, do we have any suggestions of locations in the chat?
No, we have
Okay.
a relationship and a person.
Okay, give me that.
Which one do you
The
want?
relationship.
Piano teacher and student.
Okay, so their suggestion for this scene is piano teacher and student. So in the game of blind line with the suggestion of piano teacher and student, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, begin.
I'm sorry, Miss Michelson. I promise I've been trying real hard. It's just I'm not getting better at this. I think I'm just not cut out for music.
No, don't say that, Jimmy. Because you know what? You're my best pupil. See, your father said the same thing, and look at him. He's on tours. He's internet famous. You can follow in those footsteps, Jimmy. You just gotta keep trying.
I don't want to be my father, okay? I want to be my own person. Blast off in 3, 2, 1. I want to be an astronaut.
Jimmy, you gotta maybe even combine your love of space and the piano. You could maybe play that in space. Think about it. You can, tickle the ivories with the Martians. I have the higher ground. You're on the lower ground, but in space it's the higher ground. And you take the higher ground.
Look, Ms. Michelson, I know my dad's paying you a lot to force me to do these piano lessons, and it's a pretty good gig for you because my dad's real famous and he's paying you all this money. But I think I'm just gonna quit. I don't know if you're gonna be able to talk me into it. I'll have what she's having, and by that I mean my mom. My mom is an astronaut. I'll have what she's having. I like being an astronaut.
I hear you loud and clear. I respect this, but more importantly, I have never had someone quit on me, okay? And I am so close to retiring, so don't ruin this for me. Don't. Of all the people I know, you're one of them. Not a quitter. You're one of them who doesn't quit. So, Jimmy, you can have both dreams. You can be a piano player and an astronaut. Jimmy! Oh, look.
I'll give it one more shot, all right? I'll give it my best try, But if I can't play Bach today, then tomorrow I give up. Okay?
Okay.
Are you talking to me? Because you keep pronouncing it piano. And it's like you're talking to somebody else who thinks that's how it's pronounced. It's not piano, and we all know it's piano.
Listen, okay?
I'm the guy who knows how
Son,
Oh, thank goodness. You're here.
It's
Talk
me.
some sense into him.
your very famous father. Look, I know that this isn't what you wanted to do with your life.
Dad, could you take off the sunglasses first?
All right, here, I'll take off the mink jacket too. Son, I wanted you to follow in my footsteps, but I know that's not what you want. So, I got something for you. Pedro for president. I'm funding his campaign. You know Pedro? He wants to have a space program that's musical.
A space program that's musical?
Yes.
You were on to something, Miss Michelson.
Son!
Oh. I'm sorry, I fainted for a moment.
You're gonna have to keep consciousness if we're gonna send you into space.
I don't have insurance.
In order to do the space thing, they put you in that tube that spins you around really fast, and I've always had such bad vertigo, Dad. I could do it though.
You can,
I could
son.
play the piano and I could go to space.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Listen, Jimmy's dad, okay? Baby Jimmy's not going in the corner. Baby Jimmy is going to be the first piano player. That's how Annie in the movie says piano. Her father's playing piano. I love that movie.
Miss Michelson, please. Nobody's putting baby in a corner, all right?
Don't.
He's old enough now to do this.
Not my baby Grant, not baby Jimmy.
I've got something for you, Jimmy. Shake your dad's hand.
I want to go to the piano in the sky. Give it up for the players one more time. All right. This next game, let me get my players up here for the game of Dr. Know-It-All, please. Dr. Know-It-All. 3 players up. Clap for them, everybody. Oh, yeah, I'll take it. So, this is the smartest doctor in the world. So what I need from all of you in the audience, good, is start thinking of some questions that you want the answers to. These could be relationship questions, right? These could be questions about the universe, like what is the meaning of life? They could be as simple as math questions. They could be workplace questions. Remember we talked about Karen and the sandwich earlier? Why does she keep stealing my sandwich? There you go. I work here, it doesn't happen, but I hear that that's the kind of thing that happens in an office. So you start thinking about questions that you want the answers to, and as soon as you have one, shout it out.
What's the biggest problem facing the world today?
What is the biggest problem facing the world today? Now, there's something about this doctor you should know. This doctor can answer your questions only 1 word per person at a time, all right? So Dr. Know-It-All, smartest doctor in the world, what is the biggest problem facing the world? Take it away.
The biggest
Problem.
facing the
World.
today is
Money.
Yep, it's just money. That's exactly what you would have thought. Just money. Not enough of it or too much of it. That's right. Excellent. All right, give me another question for
Why
our
does
doctor.
my foot hurt?
What's your name?
Greg.
All right, why does Greg's foot hurt? Why does Greg's foot hurt?
Greg's foot
Hurts.
because he
Has
lots of
cuts.
on his
Foot.
Stop getting cuts on your foot and it won't hurt so much, Greg. Man, it's a simple solution. Simple solution. Good. Somebody in the back, give me a question for our doctor.
When will the first nuclear fusion reactor be used for medical purposes?
The question that's been weighing on everyone's minds. When will the first nuclear fusion, say it again?
Reactor be used for medical purposes?
Yep, that's perfect. You got it. Take it away.
the first
Nuclear
fusion reactor
will
be used
for
medical purposes
when
pigs fly.
In other words, never. Good. All right, now you all see how the game works. Remember how earlier I said we could use the help of 1 or more fun-loving audience volunteers? Now is one of your chances. I'm seeing pointing, but remember this is bullying. It's not volunteering. Someone has to raise their own hand and want to volunteer and make this doctor much, much smarter. In the back, come on up here. Give it up for us. Professional. You're a professional now too. Go ahead and tell everybody your name.
Hey, I'm Laura.
Hey, give it up. All right, so now our doctor is so much smarter corner. Maybe we can get more complicated science questions and get better answers to them. Someone give me another question for our doctor, please.
Does this look infected?
Perfect. What's your name?
Greg.
Okay, well, somehow Greg threw his voice into another person's body, so is it infected? Take it away.
This is
Very.
Infected.
because it.
Ugly.
Because it ugly. It looked infected because it ugly. Good. Give me another question.
Who should I vote for?
Who should you vote for? What's your name? Who should Ashley vote for?
In this
Primary
You,
should vote
for
your,
turtle.
It's your best bet at this point. It's the turtle. Give it up for your turtle. All right, give me another question for our doctor, please.
Do I have a brain tumor?
What's your name?
Rick.
Rick, not Greg this time. Does Rick have a brain tumor?
No.
And that's time. Give it up for Dr. Noda. Excellent. Now you are not going home empty-handed for your hard work in the game of Dr. Know-It-All. You have won a free pass to come back to Perfect. All right. Man, that was so much fun. Laura, did you have fun?
I had a blast.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you feel any permanent emotional scarring from that?
Not at all.
Not at all. Well then, I think we should play another game that requires an audience volunteer, and I would love to get another person who wants to volunteer. She didn't raise her own hand, though. Do you want to do it? Do you want to come volunteer in a game?
Sure.
All right, give it up for her. Excellent. And tell everybody your name nice and loud.
Jessica.
Give it up for All right, Jessica, you've got some fans here. You've got some fans. Now, let me ask you.
They're obsessed.
Yes.
Oh, wow, I know. I can tell.
So obsessed.
You should
with
never go
girls,
anywhere without your fan club, right? Okay. So let me ask you, have you ever used a dating app before? Like Tinder, Bumble, any of those?
No,
That's-
I've been married too long.
Cool, that's great. Well, I'll give you a little rundown about it. Now, we actually here in this game of dating app, we have our very own First Coast comedy dating app, all right? It's pretty cool, but the people will come up here live. So you're going to get a person right here who will go on a date with you if you so choose. If you like them, if you want to see them, you say it and do swipe right. So say and do that with me. Swipe right. And that means you like them. That person will come over here and they'll go on a little date with you. Now, if you don't like them, when they come up here, you don't want to go on a date with them, you never want to see them again, our app is way cooler, exactly, way cooler than all the apps on your phone, because if you swipe left, they'll just disappear forever. All right? So yeah, swipe left if you don't want to see them. Swipe left, good.
Okay.
Swipe right if you like them and you want them. Swipe left if you don't. And make sure you say it and do it out loud every time. Sound good?
Yes.
All right, excellent. I think she's ready. What do you all think? Yeah. Excellent. The game of dating app players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, begin.
Hello. Yes, I am Tammy.
Swipe right.
Oh. Hello. Hi, Tammy. It's so great to meet you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are new here, yes?
Sure, yeah.
Great. What is hobby you like most?
I like pickleball.
Oh, the ball of the pickle, yes. I love that too very much. Also, I do sometimes like to knit with women's hair.
Same.
You do this too?
Yeah.
Do you ever do your own with a friend together?
No, I like to find other random people at the movie theater.
Oh, this is very good. These are the scissors I always use.
Wow.
You are saucy. I like you very much. This is wonderful. So, this is working out very well.
Do I swipe again?
If you'd like to end this date with me, you may send me away or you may keep me forever. It's up to you.
Well, I stole your scissors, so.
Hi, I'm Muffy. I'm a rabbit with no skin. Hi, I'm Jingle Bell. I was your childhood imaginary friend.
Swipe right?
Look, I've got a horse bottom, and an octopus body, and what are your other favorite aspects of me?
Listen, I didn't have an imaginary friend, so let's cut to the chase.
I agree, we were never really friends.
That's my plan.
I am the great, powerful being Octavian. I was a normal man named Steve when I got an X-ray.
Swipe right.
When I was exposed to nuclear fusion energy, which made me radiate into this supernatural ethereal being, touch my... a human female.
I like the name Steve.
Ah, I'm no longer Steve, I'm Octavian.
Hello, my name is Valerie, and I run a cat cafe.
Ooh, swipe right.
And I kind of buried the lead, but I'm also in charge of a book club. We meet the third Thursday of every month. And this month I've decided we're reading the Bible.
Oh, I like it. What chapter are you on?
I think it's going to be, let's see, Corinthians?
Okay.
That's what I decided, but I let the cats decide.
And I was
because
going to say your cats help you, I hope.
my cats do, because I haven't been on a date with a person, because I just love my cats, because you know, here's the thing, it's just, I just love so hard, you know, and and these cats, they're so innocent, and they just want to be adopted and loved, and you know what? I miss my cats! I'm so sorry, I can't do this!
I can't.
I have to go! I have to go! The cats! The cats!
Oh my God. I don't have time for the Drew Barrymore show to date, so I am on the apps. I really hope that someone actually chooses me.
Swipe right, sure.
Oh my God. This is so wonderful. Oh my gosh, have you been to my show?
No.
Oh my goodness. It's like...
But you never invited me, so that's kind of makes me angry.
Oh my God, so embarrassing. It's like I want to be one with the people. I like to come with the audience. I'm not Oprah. I actually am one of you. Oh.
Okay, well, I'm taking her home.
Well, yeah, actually, you do indeed get the iPad. Now, I did tell you it was out of the package. It's already lightly used, okay? So I'll tell you what. Now, if anything at all happens to your eye, you just take this out and you just right over your eye, just like that. iPad, just for you. Sound good? No Good, man. I would have asked you who would you have gone on a second date with, but it was so clear it was Drew Barrymore right away.
That was love at first sight.
It was love at first sight. You're right. America's sweetheart. I guess that's Taylor Swift now. All right, we are going to keep the action clipping along. We're going to play a game called Back in My Day. Back in My Day. So let me get all the players up here for the game of Back in My Day. Please stretch these stools platform. So this game, you have a bunch of folks who have suddenly become quite geriatric. So they're going to be delivering jokes or puns to you, and it's going to go something like this. For example, if the suggestion was banana, they might say something like, hey, back in my day, we didn't have bananas, so anytime we wanted to leave it fruit, we had to split. I had time to think of that one. They're going to be making all of these up on the spot based off of suggestions from all of you in the audience. So from anybody at all, give me a suggestion of something in the grocery store. You go to the grocery store, there's an entire aisle dedicated to this thing, like cereal. Yeah. Chips. I heard chips. All right, I'm going to take chips. So back in my day, we didn't have chips. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
Back in my day, we didn't have chips, but we were so sad we had to lay down for a long time, but fortunately it was free to lay.
Back in my day, we didn't have chips. It was too controversial. We said, those are feathers that I'm not going to ruffle.
Back in my day, we didn't eat chips with our fingers. Because we had Doritos.
Back in my day, we didn't have chips, but we had seagulls that we would pet, and they would make a nice little noise. We had purring gulls.
All right, that's all the chip jokes. You're doing the chip jokes, everybody. Yay! Good. Pringles. Good. Let's do this. You look in your garage. What is the first thing that you see when you open the door?
Bikes.
Bikes? Yes. I heard bikes, bicycles. I'm gonna take that, but I'm gonna take lawnmower and put it in my back pocket for later. Bicycles. Players, begin.
Back in my day, we didn't have bikes, so everyone had a bad attitude and they were real huffy.
Back in my day, we didn't have bikes and none of the children would listen when any of us spoke.
Back in my day, we didn't have bikes, and we wouldn't have ridden them if we did. We worked very hard. We were too tired.
Back in my day, I didn't need a bike because I had wheel appeal.
Back in my day, we didn't have any of that thing, whatever it was. Instead, we had to drink for fun because we could handle bars.
Back in my day, we didn't have bikes. We weren't losers. We were swinners.
Back in my day, it was easy to get a bike. All you had to do was tricycle.
Got a tricycle. Don't forget. Give it up for all the bike jokers. That's right. You better tricycle. We had lawnmowers, so we're gonna do lawnmower. Back in my day, we didn't have lawnmowers. Begin.
Back in my day, we didn't have lawnmowers. It was so fun. You just cut them by yourself. It was a gas.
Back in my day, we didn't have lawnmowers, so I wrote a letter to the editor about it. I said, John, dear.
Back in my day, we didn't have lawnmowers. You went down to the local farm, you got yourself a bull, and you just got a red cape and said, "Hooray, Toro!"
Back in my day, we didn't have these complicated machines. I'd look at all the knobs and gears and say, that's just too mulch.
Back in my day, we didn't have lawnmowers, we just had freaking goats.
Back in my day, we didn't have lawnmowers, but we had a lot of exercise and things to do outside anyway, so we were all cut.
We're going to play one more game. You didn't know this, but it's going to happen. We're going to play a game called Free for All Free. So let me get 2 players to stay on stage. The rest of you go to the sides, please. 2 players on stage. Is there anybody who didn't get a chance to volunteer who's been chomping at the bit to do so? Champing, chomping. Going once, going twice. That's totally fine. All right, anybody at all, give me a letter of the alphabet.
L. B.
What'd you say in the back?
L.
L. Please become an L right down here for me. Oh, yeah. Great. I love it. And then give me, did I hear B?
K.
I heard K. I'm strong and loud, so do K for me. And now I will explain the game. Good. This is a game called Free for All Freeze. In a moment, these 2 players are going to start a scene justifying why they are in these positions. At any point in time, the players on the sides can shout,
Freeze!
At which point they will come in, they will tag a player out, they will tap that player and become whatever shape their body is in, take that position, and use it to justify starting a brand new scene. So, in the game of Free for All Freeze, players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good, begin.
Dad!
Yes, dear.
Dad, I really need you to pay for a jack for this car. I can't hold it up anymore while you work on it.
I'm trying, but you know half my body was disabled by lightning.
I know.
You think
Freeze! I'll just go ahead and pull the cord on my lawnmower here. A lot of field to go over. Here we go.
Freeze!
No! How dare you! I
law you take it, okay? If you're on camera right here, you're guilty as sin. So come on, get off the ground.
But I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. My sister Ashley went to the mountains.
Freeze!
Not your fault, Ashley.
I'm trying to propose, but this isn't going well.
Oh my god.
I kneel down and then you
Freeze! All right, Gollum, I know what you're thinking. I got the ring. Not true. Too dark to see anything. No. Whoa. Where are you?
I have the ring.
Oh, haha. Oh well. Forget me then. I'm leaving.
Freeze!
Freeze! Oh, I got all this Cheeto dust on my fingers, honey. Honey, I got Cheeto dust on my fingers.
I'm coming right away, dear. Oh.
Freeze! Just gotta hit this 7-10 split. Freeze!
Do you see it? Do you see it, Magnus? It's your future.
I don't want to look at my future. I don't want it.
You're going to be king of this land, Magnus.
I don't want to be
King of all that you survey.
Oh, it's a lie. It's a lot of pressure.
Look at all these lands, Magnus. Look.
Freeze!
Charlie, it's all yours. The chocolate factory. I want you to run it.
All of it?
Yes.
All's mine?
Yes.
They're mine too.
They are. Look at these wonderful faces.
Arrest him!
Freeze! You! Only you are tall enough to ride the ride.
I wish you were having a good time. All right, so that brings us to good. Well, that brings us to a very, very important part of our show, which is our world-renowned intermission. Ooh. We got the best intermission on Mayport Road. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, you have some options during intermission. First and foremost, you can go and visit Steve at the bar. Good. Now, if you do visit Steve, please appreciate Steve in a way that Steve can appreciate, and in a way where if Steve invests wisely, will appreciate over time. Tip him, okay? Please tip him, because he's got 3 kids, and that's a lot of kids, man. And look at that smile, right?
Got the same amount.
You have the same problem. Let's let you understand. Now, problem solution, whatever it may be. If you've refreshed, you need to defresh, you can use the restrooms. Don't be fooled. There's not just one. There's also one to the left. If you want to just sit in your chairs and stare at your phones and make no meaningful human contact whatsoever, you can do that. Just go to our website, which is firstcoastcomedy.com, to learn about our classes, our workshops, our road shows, our corporate trainings. We have all sorts of different events coming up. We don't just do this show. Every single Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 and 10 o'clock we have shows. Tonight we have a show called The Blue Show, which is a 21 and up only show. It is very, very dirty. So if you were to sneak into this show, indeed, if you were to sneak into the show and you were not 21, you would be by the time you left. Yes, you would. We also have a sketch comedy show starting up next Friday. Next Friday night, March 23rd, we have a sketch comedy show, which is totally different than improv because we actually took some time to think about it and write stuff down mostly. So you can come and check that out. It runs for 2 weekends. We have a sketch comedy writing workshop that is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Our instructor is here. Give it up for me. And we do have an improv comedy 101 class starting up, and an Armando class, a long-form improv class starting up next week. So you can learn about all of that on our website, which is what it is.
firstcoastcomedy.com.
That's enough for me. We will see you after this very brief
Intermission!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. I heard a clap. Let's all clap and let's make some noise so we can bring them back out. What do you say? That's right. So let's welcome our players back to the stage. Yeah. And let's not forget about your host, Madeline Grindeland.
Amazing! And so did all of you. Hey, welcome back from intermission! All right, we're going to jump right back into the action of the game called Pass the Mic. Let me get all the players up here in the Pass the Mic formation, please. Now, when you bought your tickets tonight to see an improv comedy show, did you think maybe I'll see some freestyle rapping too?
No.
You were wrong! This is a freestyle rapping game called Pass the Mic. So this game is better seen through example than explained. So we're going to say that the name is Joe. All right? Name is Joe, players, okay?
Get it, Joe.
Show them what's up. 5, 6, 7, go.
I know this fella, his name is Joe.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! He's super cold cause there is snow! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Doesn't go fast, yeah, he's always slow.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Everybody knows about his big toe.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
How's he feeling? So-so.
Pass the mic!
Pass the mic. His skin just has a beautiful glow.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Now, they're going to be using real names from you in the audience. You the?
Audience!
So start thinking, if you have to, about your own one-syllable name, or if you removed all the other syllables from your name, it would be a one-syllable name. Like my name's Madeline, it might just be Mad, right? And if you catch me on the wrong day, I am. One other important thing about this game, this is an elimination game. So if a player stutters, stammers, hesitates, if they repeat a rhyme that has already been said, they will be... Everybody say and do that with us, please. Hands up, they will be... Good. So without any further ado, somebody give me your real life first or one-syllable name. What is it?
Kelsey.
Kelsey? So we're going to take Kels. We're going to say the name is Kels.
Kels.
All right, here we go. Crank it up. 5, 6, and Kels.
Sitting over there and we call her Kels.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Never met the girl, she's probably not Welsh. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Thought I wanted to see her, but I wanted someone else.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
I was gonna say that, oh my god.
Pass the mic!
Oh, I'm sorry. Lyra did not have one. Lyra is... Give it up for Lyra, everybody. Now, Adam, I should have said this. I am not accepting any slant rhymes for the rest of the game. No more slant rhymes on one-syllable words. So Welsh is not a perfect rhyme for Kels. Let's get another one-syllable name. Let's say in the back. Rick. Okay, the name is Rick, players. It's coming around. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sitting back there, and his name is Rick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He does those shots, you know, trick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
I am going to take a lick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! He likes his cig with a bic. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Doesn't feel so well, yeah, he's feeling sick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Plays catch with his dog, throws a stick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Cuts his nails down to the quick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He doesn't pronounce it creek, he says crick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! And his nose is full of boogers that he will pick. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Has so many ants on his picnic.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
What's his mother-in-law? She gives him the ick.
He fell off the meter. Oh no, I'm sure she does give him the ick. Maybe not. He might love her, but you didn't sell it. I'm sorry, Jazz. You are. Give it up for Jazz, everybody. Good. Get other players center stage here. All right, give me another one-syllable name.
John! Jess.
Okay, the name is Jess. 5, 6, 7, 8.
There she is, her name is Jess.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
There she is. Yes.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Her middle name I'd have to guess. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Always looking fine, she will impress.
Pass
the mic. Pass the mic. Is she the worst? No, she's the best. Pass the mic.
It's a slant rhyme. No, it's a slant rhyme and I hate it. I'm sorry, you lied. Oh, Dart actually does freestyle rap, so he's technically right. He can slant rhyme, but not tonight. Not today. All right, give me another one-syllable name.
Al. John.
Hang on, what'd you say? Wait, what'd you say in the back? Herb. Herb. Name is Herb. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, go.
Blah, 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 blah.
Herb. Pass the mic. Pass the mic. He's got an old verby he calls his verb. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Always parking by that yellow curb.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He lives in a suburb.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. And he's got a new blog. He needs a blurb. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Hate it when the sound has too much reverb.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Now I have to think of another word.
Pass the mic.
Pass the mic.
I know what I did, I'll leave.
You know, I liked it too. All right, Michael, tell us what you really think. Woo! Jeez, Louise and peas. All right, let me get our final one-syllable name.
John.
John. The name is John. You're in the window. You're cue. Center stage. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, go.
B-O-B does not spell John. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Always has to have his suit right on.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. And he wears that suit because he's a mafia don. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He wants to go really far away, yawn.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. And when he's going way yawn, he eats a bonbon. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Wants to dress up like he's in the movie Tron.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. When he's dressed up like that, he's eating some flan. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Always gotta say run, run, run.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. That wasn't really words in rhyme with that, but I'm out anyways.
No,
This is
you're
great.
not. Mickey eliminated herself. You're the winner. I was gonna let her get away with it, but she didn't want to let herself get away with it. So Adam won. Whoa, crazy. Good. Give it up for the players one more time. All right. Good. We're gonna move on to our next game, which is a game called 3 Rooms. 3 Rooms. So in this, I am gonna need a location from the chat, Anthony. So have folks type in a location if there isn't one already. Somebody give me a suggestion of a location.
Dining room.
Dining room. Let me get 2 players up. 2 players up. 2 players up. One more player to join Alex. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. All right. Your suggestion is a dining room, players. Let me get 2 more players up.
Library.
Perfect. Your suggestion is a library. They get it. Library. Good. Let me get the last 2 players up.
Kitchen.
Hang on. I want to see real quick. Thank you. I want to see if there's anything in the chat. No. Perfect. Kitchen it is. I love it. Perfect suggestion. Kitchen. Good. Your suggestion will be kitchen. So, perfect. You may exit. What's going to happen in this game is our players will be doing scenes about the locations that you have just given them. Now, at any point in time, I can shout out the last line of dialogue that they said. Those 2 players will exit the stage. The next 2 players will enter the stage, and they will have to start their scene using that last line of dialogue from the previous scene. So, let's get a quick review of these locations. Players, go.
Dining room.
Library.
Kitchen. Hey! All right. In the game of 3 Rooms, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Begin.
Do you like your SpaghettiOs?
Yeah, Mom, they're great.
Good. It's the last thing that your father left in the cabinet before he took off.
You tell me after we finish this can of SpaghettiOs, that's it for us? And no more food?
No, John, it means I have to go shopping. And you know how much I hate going shopping.
Oh, well, look, Mom. Now that Dad's gone, I'm gonna be the man of the house. I'm gonna pick up the slack. You know.
I'm gonna pick up the slack.
I'm gonna pick up the slack with all of the book returns.
Okay, Ronald. Okay, Ronald, you're our best library intern and you're doing so well.
Thank you, Miss Jensen.
What a very helpful boy you've been.
I want to work in the library when I grow up, too.
You do? Well, you're on the right path, mister. And you know what? I got a surprise right here for you.
I got a surprise right here for you.
I got a surprise right here for you. Happy birthday.
Sis, I honestly thought you'd forget. You know, you've had this baby, which I love my niece, but you forgot about the first baby, me, the baby sister. So.
Oh, what did you wish for? Wait, don't tell me!
World peace. No, I wish that we'd go roller skating like we did when we were kids.
Roller skating? What do you think about that, little one? Should we go roller skating? Let's go roller skating with Aunt Becky.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You sent me to the grocery store, and I forgot everything I was supposed to get, so I got nothing but SpaghettiOs. I got a lot of SpaghettiOs. I emptied the bank account. SpaghettiOs, I panicked, and I bought SpaghettiOs.
John, don't worry. It's the one thing I know how to cook. You're just like your father. Getting things without asking.
Amen.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll get a job. I'll make money, and I'll get more.
Oh, please, because believe me, nothing warms my tummy like SpaghettiOs.
Yummy.
Yummy. I've been eating all the books instead of returning them.
No, Ryan! Ryan, you've got to stop. These books are...
They're so good. They're delicious.
You're gonna get so sick.
1970.
That's
They're
right.
from 1970. That's 50-ish years.
That means they're fermented.
Fermented?
Like kimchi.
Like alcohol?
Well,
Is that what this is about, Ryan? This is about you having fun in the library? You're supposed to be the best intern in this whole library.
Take a bite.
Take a bite.
Eat that book.
Take a bite. Take a bite.
Go ahead. It's your cake. I made it just for you with all your favorites.
It's not about taking a bite, okay? It's about the fact that I feel neglected. And you know what? I am going to take this cake because this cake brings warmth.
You can use a fork.
But without the fork, the baby wins.
Unintelligible talking.
I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna find Dad.
Only someone who loves me like a son would do that for me. You know that I love him still.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm gonna, I'll go get him, okay? I'm gonna go get him, and I'm gonna come back. I promise you I will come back.
I promise you I will come back.
I promise you I'll come back with more books. Just don't eat those rare artifact books. Those ones are one of a kind. I'll just go get some cheap paperbacks. I'll be right back.
I'm starving and full of knowledge now.
Hey! Alright, hey, give it up for Michael, who's been playing all the tunes, doing all the sound effects. Michael, good. So that brings us to a very important part of our show, which is our final game. Hey, but you can come back at 10 p.m. and we're here every Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 and 10 o'clock.
Hey!
Alright. So for this game, I need to send two players out of earshot because it's a guessing game. Who's going?
We.
We. All right. On the count of three, everyone say, "Get out of here." We. 1, 2, 3. I memorized that.
Yes, girl.
I worked hard on that.
Get
All right. Yeah, that's the appropriate amount of applause. Thank you. This is a game called 4 Things. So I'm going to need to get a bunch of activities from you, and then we're going to change those activities up. So from anybody at all, give me an active activity.
Tennis.
Ooh, I heard mowing the lawn. Mowing the lawn, and then you said tennis?
Boxing.
Is that right? tennis, good. Tennis, and then anything in the chat, Anthony, you can let me know. Just raise your hand if someone puts an active activity in the chat, all right? I also heard boxing, so we've got... And then surfing. Unless there's anything in the chat, 3, 2, 1, cool. All right, so our fourth activity is surfing. What's that first one?
Mowing the lawn.
Lawn mowing.
All right, the first is lawn mowing or mowing the lawn. But the grass is not going to be grass at all. The grass instead is going to be something that would hurt to the touch. What'd you say?
Cotton candy.
Oh, that's fine. It wouldn't hurt, but it'd be delicious. The grass is cotton candy. The grass is cotton candy. And the lawnmower itself is not going to be a lawnmower at all. Now it's going to be something that would hurt to hold in your hands that would be very impractical to try to mow a cotton candy lawn. It's just ice. It's dry ice. If you can get them to guess, dry ice. Dry ice. Good. And then they're not mowing the lawn. They're not mowing their own lawn. They're mowing the lawn of a celebrity with a very recognizable voice. Like earlier, we had Arnold Schwarzenegger. Give me another.
Kim Kardashian.
We had Kim Kardashian already. Give me one we haven't talked about. Ooh, Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher. So they're mowing the lawn of Fran Drescher. That's great. What's that second activity?
Tennis.
Tennis. Good. All right, they're going to be playing tennis. They'll be playing tennis, but the tennis ball is not a ball at all. It is instead something that's not a ball, something bigger than a house. What is it?
Airplane.
I think I heard the moon. The very first thing I heard was the moon. The moon. Good. And then the tennis rackets are not rackets. They're something that's alive, like a snake or
Dolphin.
a dolphin. All right, so they're hitting the moon with a dolphin. Good, I like it. And they're not playing against a normal tennis team. They are instead playing against the cast of a cartoon, like a very well-known, against the cast of The Simpsons. Against the cast of The Simpsons. Good. That third activity is boxing?
It is.
Wonderful. But the boxing ring is not, the mat in the boxing ring is not a mat at all. It is instead made out of,
Cheez-Its.
we have food already.
Cheez-Its.
I want something. Did you say cats? Yeah, it's made out of cats. It's made out of cats. That's right. That's good. And then the ropes are not ropes at all. They are instead. Hang on one sec. They're instead not snakes, but something equally as dangerous as snakes. Scorpions, maybe something. All right, I'll take scorpions. So the ropes are scorpions. That's very good. And they are boxing against another cartoon character, but this one has a recognizable voice too, like Bugs Bunny or the Tasmanian Devil. They're boxing against the Tasmanian Devil. Good, good, good. That final activity is surfing. No. Good. The water that's all around them is not water at all. This is going to be complicated. It's actually going to be a concept or idea, something that is intangible, like freedom is an intangible concept. Sadness.
Constipation.
I'm going to take existentialism.
Existentialism.
Yeah, existentialism. I think I missed constipation. Well, I personally didn't, but in that moment I did. So, but existentialism, because it's the first thing I heard. I got to take it. Good. That's the water. The board itself is not going to be a surfboard at all. It's something that's teeny tiny that you couldn't possibly stand on. Ooh, it's a rubber ducky. It's just a little rubber ducky. Yeah, good. And then they're not wearing a swimsuit or boxers or whatever. Boxers, like a bathing suit. They're wearing instead something that would be really difficult to balance on a surfboard.
A tutu.
Ooh, a tutu, what'd you say? Okay, I'm going to take a tutu. A tutu. They're just wearing a tutu. Good. Excellent. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay, give it up for yourselves. For all this. Yes, indeed. Now let me tell you what just happened. Our players are out of earshot. They did not hear any of those suggestions. In a moment, these players will have the dubious honor of getting them to not only guess these activities, but also perform these bizarre activities using only two tools. Those two tools are gibberish and mime. Gibberish is gobbledygook nonsense, like how the minions talk, right? You get it. And then mime is like a French martial art, you know, a little bit of a French martial arts situation going on. All right, so in just a moment, we'll call our players back in here, but first let me get a review of these activities from D'Artagnan. Give it up for him, everybody!
All right, the first one is mowing the lawn. The grass will be cotton candy. The mower will be dry ice. And the owner of the lawn will be Fran Drescher. Everyone say one. One. All right, the second one is tennis. The ball is going to be the moon. The racket is going to be a dolphin. And it's going to be against the cast of The Simpsons. Everyone say two. Two. All right, the third one is going to be boxing. The mat is going to be cats. The ropes are going to be scorpions. And it's going to be against the Tasmanian Devil. Everyone say Jake Paul loses. Jake Paul loses. All right, and the fourth one is going to be surfing. The water is going to be existentialism. The board is going to be rubber ducky, and The bathing suit is going to be a tutu. Everyone say 4. 4.
Good, give it up for everybody. All right, now what we need to do is call our players back in here. What should we shout to call them in?
Come on in.
You say onions?
Onions, yes.
Okay, perfect. It's onions. On the count of 3, everybody say onions. 1, 2, 3.
Onions!
Make a whole bunch of noise so they know it's safe to go. Something very important about this game. They do not know the answers. We all know the answers. These guys know the answers, so please don't shout out the answers because that will make this game 2 things. 1, stupid, and 2, over. All right? We want it to be 1, not stupid, and 2, currently still happening. So we are going to have Lyra go first. Lyra's team is going to go first in the game of 4 things. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good, begin.
I am mowing the grass.
You're mowing it, yeah.
My grass is cotton candy.
Yes.
The lawnmower is a ghost pepper?
It's not a ghost pepper. No, tell me what else you know.
Oh, well.
Where are you?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, you didn't do it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Good location. Players, begin.
What was one?
Good. All right. I just saw it in my mind's eye, and I thought I'd seen it in real life. Tell me where you are.
I am on the set of The Nanny. I'm in Flushing, Queens.
You're not on the set of The Nanny, but you're very close. Whose house would you be in?
Mr. Sheffield's?
No, not Mr. Sheffield.
Grant Dresches?
Yes, there you go. Good. And then one more guess as to what the lawnmower is.
Oh, goodness. The lawnmower is a ghost.
No, it's not a ghost. Step back. Fangman for the steal.
The lawnmower's dry ice.
Good.
And the grass is cotton candy.
Yes. We already knew that. She did say that.
Well, I had to say it again.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you
I
did.
knew it too.
Hey, settle down.
They didn't know.
There's still time. Fangman, you're up. You've got 1 point. All right, for the steal, Fangman came in. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Begin.
Pukita taco, raksa chopa kato topo. Oh, choka toki. Porchicado. Oh, chup coo. Oh, snoop snoop. Markachugapo. Of the coquito. Joba Guido Casco Chocatana, Joba Blub Blub Blub, Sprika Fusa Potita. Potatora. Story Pachatora. Body Bada. Oh, Blue. Oh, Tama, wow. Ja, oh, my cabin's too bad. I'm surfing. The water is existentialism. The surfboard is a rubber ducky.
Sure is.
And I'm wearing a tutu.
Lyra, you are up. Players, no, I'm going to up the ante. You guys have 90 seconds on the clock. 90 seconds on the clock. Let's take it away. Here we go.
Skilly bow pow pow pow. Pow. Pow.
Oh, oh, Scott, I did. Oh, Scott, I get it.
Right here.
Okay.
Forward. Yep.
I'm boxing.
Yes.
My opponent is a Tasmanian devil.
Sure enough.
The mat is kittens.
Yeah.
Okay, and the rings around the rope are scorpions.
That brings the score 3-2. Fangman's got 3, Lyra's got 2. Now this is for the First Coast Comedy Improv Comedy Championship. Are you ready?
Yes!
All right, let's take it away. Final activity.
I'm playing tennis.
Yes.
The ball is the moon.
Yeah.
My racket's a dolphin.
Sure enough.
And I'm playing against Homer Simpson.
Oh, not just Homer Simpson.
The whole cast of the Simpsons.
But the question is, can we all get back up? That's the real question. Hey, give it up for your players one more time, everybody. And give it up for yourselves for being such a fantastic crowd. You guys are amazing. It's a holiday weekend. We've got TPC going on. It's crazy. So you might notice there's still a couple of empty seats. We've been open just shy of 2 years, and we don't like to see this many empty seats. Boo, boo. We're cool. We're way cooler than golf, right? So if you want to help us out, there's a few things that you can do. You can leave a review on one of those places that people do that. We really need reviews on TripAdvisor right now. TripAdvisor would be great. 5 stars would be awesome. And if you're thinking of leaving less than 5 stars, don't. Instead, just send a strongly worded email to alex@firstcoastcomedy.com. Please, all the complaints, right, to alex@firstcoastcomedy.com. Another way you can help us out is follow us on all the social medias. We stream the show every Friday and Saturday night at 7:30. We're here every Friday and Saturday night, 7:30 and 10 o'clock. Tell a friend. That would be the best way that you can help us out, because still, in the year 2024, the best form of advertising is what it is?
Word of mouth.
Yes, indeed. So tell a friend, tell a family member, hey, come and check out First Coast Comedy. And if for some reason you did not have an amazing time tonight, please, please, please don't tell anybody that. Don't just keep that to yourself. Nobody likes a whiner. Again, email Alex. All right, hey, y'all have been amazing. Thank you so much. I won't keep you anymore. This guy right here. Have a fantastic night.
All right, let's give it up to your players. Jazz Blitzer, Adam Pinkman, Lyra Hall, Alex Brendan, Vicky Norris, D'Artagnan London, and your host,